In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how you can design a beautiful modern church event flyer like this. And the beautiful aspect of the whole design process is that you don't have to be a pro user or know how to use Photoshop, Illustrator, CorelDRAW, or any photo editing app before you can follow along with this tutorial. So what you are going to do in this tutorial is that just all what you need to know how to do is know how to search, click, drag and drop. Say with me, search, click, drag and drop, and then the design will be done. We are going to use an application called Canva. That's what we are going to use, and you can download the app on your smartphone, your tablet, or use the PC version for it, and then you can follow along with this tutorial. If today is your first time seeing me on your screens, welcome to my channel, Digital Connect. My name is Kobison, and this is a channel dedicated to use technology to enhance our worship experience at church. You can go through my videos and then you'll find one or two videos that might be of help to you and your church as well. All right, so without wasting much of your time, let's dive right into the tutorials and make sure that you walk to the end of the video. All right guys, so let's get started. Right, okay, so before we get started, you can follow along with this tutorial with your smartphone, a tablet or a PC. All right, but I'll prefer you guys to use PC because it's going to be very simple and make your life easier. All right, so guys, I promise you I'm going to make this tutorial very simple and short as possible. Okay, so without wasting of your time, let's get started. All right, so pick any browser of your choice. All right, pick any browser of choice and then type canva.com. all right, so it's going to open a page for you like this. All right, so you register. Okay, I'm not going to walk you through the registration just to keep this tutorial very simple and short for you guys. So make sure that you register with your email address, and then after the registration a page like this will open for you. All right, so when a page like this is supposed to open for you, what we are going to do is that we are going to activate our professional version of this application. Okay, so Canva have a free version and it has a paid version as well. Okay, but for you to follow along with me and then produce this same design that I have designed, you have to have the pro version. Okay, and don't worry about it, it's going to be free of charge. Let me walk you through how to get the pro version so that you can follow along with the tutorial. Okay, but if in case you can't get the pro version as well, you can use the free version, which you can get a similar design like this, but it might not be the exact design. All right, so when you come here, all right, under the personal, you can see that they say try pro for 30 days. All right, so you click on the pro version. All right, so this will open up for you, so just click start my free trial. When you click on it like this is going to open for you. All right, so what you have to do is that you need to have a virtual card or a debit card. Okay, so you can enter your virtual card or a debit card, and then they will capture the details, and then you'll get access to the professional version of the application. Okay guys, so let's design our flyer now. All right, so we are going to click on the create design over here. Click on the create design, and then we are going to choose flyer. Okay, there might be a lot of templates or suggestions it might give you here. All right, you can see that there are a lot of them over here. Okay, so search for flyer. Okay, don't worry about the size, we'll change it later on, so just click on it like this. All right, and then this will open for us. Okay, and then this will open for us. So we want our flyer size to be something like this. Okay, we want our flyer size to be something like, which is 1113 by 794. Okay, so what we want is that just click on resize and magic switch, click on it like this, and then come to custom size. Okay, click on the custom size here, and then let's choose a unit. I'm using pixels, so change yours to pixels, and then enter your 1123 by 794. Okay, then you click like this. All right. Okay, so resize this design. Click on the resize. If you see that we've gotten our design over here. Okay, so now our design is set for us to start the design. All right, so you can give your design name as well here. All right, so if you want, you can just click on it like this. Okay, you can give it a name. All right, you can give it a name, and then that's it. Okay, so we are ready to start our design. Okay, so for things to be very simple, I'm going to do my design over here. I'm going to do my design in the second page like this. Okay, just an empty page, so that I can be going back and forth from the design made, just for me to be getting the elements, so that the tutorial won't be that long. Okay, so with this part, all right, so with this part we are going to divide it into 3. Okay, so the first part we are going to look at how to design the background. Okay, then after that we are going to work on the pictures, look for the pictures, work on the pictures and the logo, and then the third part we are going to look at how to put in the text and the fonts we are going to use for the design. Okay, so let's start by working with the background. Okay, so the background, so the first background we are going to design, we are going to look for so when you are in this page, come to click on elements. Okay, when you click on elements here, then you search. Okay, so we are going to search for sky. All right, we are going to search for sky. We are going to search for sky background. Okay, so click on the sky background. We are going to search for a sky background. Okay, a sky background. You can click on see more for the sky background you're looking for. Okay, so which one are we going to use? Sky background. Okay, so we are going to choose this one here. You see this one have the pro tag, which means it's not for the free users. Okay, so click on it like this. You can see that it has filled the thing, so just drag it to resize it to cover the workspace we are working on. All right, so let's get our well done. Okay, so this is our sky. All right, so our sky is ready. Then the next thing we want to look at is to search for a white background. Okay, so we want to look for white background. Okay, so we will go for this one here, this one. So click on it like this. So you are going to get your white background like this. Okay, let's move it like this. Okay, move it like this. Okay, all right, so we are going to reduce the opacity of the white background. So click on this transparent thing, click on it like this. Okay, and then lower the opacity. Okay, let's lower it down. So let's lower it to maybe 50. Okay, let's put our opacity at 50. Okay, 50 is okay. So it's a bit transparent, you can see the sky within it. All right, so the next thing, we are still designing our background for our design. So the next thing we are going to look for is ripped paper. RIPPED, ripped paper. This one, ripped paper. So we're going to use this one. You click on it like this. All right, then you make it big. All right, resize it to cover the resize it like this. Okay, so you can get something like this here. Okay, so our design is taking shape. Okay, so we are almost done with our design. Our red paper is in. So we are done designing our background. Okay, so right now we are going to work with the images now. Okay, so come to upload over here. All right, come to upload over here. So the images you are going to work with, you need to prepare your images. Okay, so these my images are prepared. I search for them online. Apostle Joshua Salmon, Pastor Mensa Otabel, and then Pastor Eastwood Anaba. These are the three pictures I'm going to work with, and then the Koinonia logo over here. These are the images I'm going to work with. All right, so click on the upload over here. When you click on it like this, then you click on upload files here. Upload files. All right, then it's going to open. So navigate to the directory where you've created your folder, then just select them, upload them over here. All right, because I've done that already, I wouldn't go back to do that. Okay, again. So first of all, I'm going to bring the first image into my timeline. So you can just click on the check icon over here. Oh, let me do it one after the other. So let me click on inside the image like this. It's going to come here. All right, so what you have to do is that the first thing you have to do is that you have to remove the background of this image. Okay, so let me click on edit image. Okay, edit image, and then background remover, the first option, click on it, and then Canva AI is going to do its work. So let's wait patiently for it to done. Okay, so Canva AI have done a marvelous work. All right, so let me move this ones here like this. Canva AI have done a marvelous work. Okay, so let me place this one here like this. Okay, so this is the first image. Great. So we've worked with all our three images already now. All right, so let's see how we able to align the images. Okay, so let's position Apostle Joshua Salmon now. Let's position him like this. Okay, and then let's bring let me go to, so click on positions, and then we want to bring Eastwood Anaba on top of Apostle Joshua Salmon. So you drag it on top of it, then you move it like this. Okay, so we want something like this, and then Pastor Mensa Otabel should be on top of Apostle Joshua Salmon, so that we can get it like this. So you have something like this. Okay, so you're going to have something like this. Is it identical to the original design? Yeah, I think so. So you're going to have something like this. Yes, you're going to have something like this. Good. So let me see. You're going to have something like this. Great. Okay, so great. So you're going to get something like this. So yeah, I'm done with positioning the elements. Okay, the people, the host, and then the speakers. Okay, so the next thing we need to target is to work with the text. Okay, the text, and then the logos. Okay, so let's work with the text. So the first option is to work on the Koinonia logo. Okay, so let's work with the Koinonia logo. This is the Koinonia logo here. Okay, go to image edit, then background remover. Great. So the logo have been nicely removed. Okay, let's place it here. Okay, and then the next thing we have to do is to design the next thing you have to do is to design the text. Okay, the Healing Jesus campaign or the Healing Jesus conference. Okay, so let's write the Healing Jesus first. Okay, so let's look at Jesus. So Jesus, this one here. So we use the 6 cap font to do that. Okay, so Jesus 6 cap 264 262 font size, that's what we use. After typing Jesus like this, all right, so we are going to use a template over here. All right, so the font template. Okay, so scroll down until you see 30% here. This font is what you are going to use. Just click on it like this. Just click on it like this. All right, just click on it like this, and then ungrouped it. All right, let's delete the percentage, ungrouped first, then let's delete the percentage. Jesus. Okay, so delete this one like this, and then write Jesus, scroll it, resize it by holding the angles over here. When you hover around the word typed, these angles, you can use this one to scroll it down. Okay, all right, so we are done writing the Jesus word. Okay, so let me see the color. The color is this color, something like a blue black. So let's click on it like this, and then you go to text color, choose this one over here. You choose this one over here. Let me first highlight the word and then choose this one here, and then it works. Okay, and then the next thing we are going to do is to type the word healing. Okay, so the healing, we use a font called Amsterdam font. That's what we use for the healing. So let me search for, so the Amsterdam font is this one, the first option here. So click on it like this. This is it. All right, so we use, let me change the color. We use this color for it. All right, so let me highlight it first. We use this color for it. Okay, and then let's make it bold. Okay, so our design is taking shape. Okay, so we have our Jesus healing campaign, and then our Amsterdam. So we have our Jesus and then our healing. The texts are ready here. So the next thing we have to work on is this conference thing. Okay, so for time being, let me just copy this text here. So let me just paste it so that I won't be wasting time typing over and over again. All right, so those of you who want to space out the font like this, just highlight the font and then click on this spacing. When you click on it, there's letter spacing. You can increase it to the amount you want, and then you can space it out like this. All right, okay, so that's how come I got this. All right, so this thing is here. So the next thing we are going to work with is the date and the time. All right, so we are going to use let me just copy this so that the work will be very simple. Let me copy this, copy it, go to the next, and then let me paste it here. Okay, so the next design is this thing. All right, and then the text, the time. Okay, so go to elements and then search for rectangle. All right, search for rectangle. All right, so when you search for rectangle like this, rectangle, oh, it's even here already. So let me delete the first one. So the rectangle is here. Let's adjust it to how we want it. Okay, let's change the color now. Click on the shape colors, click on it, and then we are using this color here. Just click on it like this, then the color has been changed. Okay, so we want to write the time on it. All right, so let's just copy this. Since everybody can write the time, the text, everybody can do that, so let me just copy so that you save time with this tutorial. Just right click and paste inside. All right, like this. Okay, so I think our first part of the design is done. So right now what we have to do next is to put in the text. Okay, this text, I think everybody can do that. Okay, so I wouldn't want to waste time with these informations. Okay, okay, so those of you who will be asking of the logos, okay, the icons for the social media handles, okay, you can search it at the element. Okay, just search for maybe Facebook icon. Okay, when search for it, it comes. Okay, the Facebook icon will come. Just click on more so that you can have a better view of it. This is the Facebook icon, so just add it. Okay, add it like this. You see it's very small over here. You can see it's very small. Then you can resize it and then use it as you want. So if you want any social media icon that you want, you can search it from this aspect. Okay, so I wouldn't want to waste much time with this. All right, so we are almost done, but there are little patches or touches that we need to do to it. All right, so let me look at the original work. This is the original. Okay, let me bring my light back. Okay, so right now we are done with the background, the text, and then the personalities on the poster. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to add the lens flare now. Okay, so the lens flare, let's do it like this. Click on more and then scroll down until you see this lens flare. It's a pro something, so click on it. Great. So you can reduce the sizes like this. Okay, you can reduce it like it, then you drag it down. Okay, oh, whoop. You can drag it down like this. Okay, so you can remove this one here, you can drag it down like this, then you can reduce the opacity if the effect is too much on the design. Okay, all right, so after that let me duplicate it. Yeah, there's a duplicate here, so you can move the other one to the top like this, then we can flip it vertically. All right, then we move it down. Okay, move it down like this. All right, you move it down like this, then we can reduce the opacity if you want. You reduce the opacity like this. All right, then you have your design. Okay, you move your opacity like this, then you can adjust the corners very well. Okay, then you have your design. In a case that maybe the personalities, okay, you want to add some effect to their, you see Apostle Joshua Salmon, you can see that the pictures are quite dark, so let's give it some light effect on the picture. So for us to do so, let's click on edit images, sorry, let's select the image we want to work with. Because of this lighting is on it, selecting it is going to be quite difficult because it have overlaid it. So let's do it through the position or the layers point. So let's click on Apostle Joshua Salmon and then go to, you can see that his image is selected, so then go to edit image. Okay, then after that click on adjustment, and then we can add some brightness to his photo. We can move this by clicking, and then we can add some temperature, little one, then we can add some tints to it. After you've done the design, maybe there are things that you want to move them in bulk. Okay, like maybe the Healing Jesus conference. Okay, all the three, you want to move them in bulk, you don't want to move them separately. Let me show you a trick. Okay, so click on the position, and then let's look for this is the conference. Press on your control, and then press control, then press on, hold the control, then click on the Healing, and then click on the Jesus. So you can see that all the three is selected. You can see from the view here that all the three is selected. So now you can move all the three at once to the top. Okay, you can move them to the top without doing it individually. Then you can even position it as you want. Okay, so a little bit position here. Let me give it a little bit, enlarge it a little bit, and then move it top small like this. Then you leave it. Okay, you just click outside the workspace, and then it's going to release for you. Okay, so in this case, if you want to move this, click on position. So in this case, if you want to move the date, okay, the date and the time, click on the click on the control, and then you click on the word you want to wear, then click on it. It's going to highlight for you. Just move the three up like this. Okay, just move the three up like this, then click outside the workspace, then you are done. Okay, it's the same thing. If you want to do something, you can do it. All right, so if you want to also position their pictures, you can all use the same thing. So the next thing I want to show you guys is to this lighting effect here, how to put it over there. All right, if you want to do that, fine. If you don't want to do it too, but let me show you guys how to do that. So since we are in the light effect, I think is this one that I use. All right, let me look at something. Good, is this one that I just click on it, and then move it down to the design, then enlarging it, make it big. Okay, make it big, just shift it like this, then move it to the top a little bit like this, and then that's it. All right, that's it. I think our flyer have come into being. We are done designing our flyer with Canva. Okay, he didn't use any Photoshop to do that, just pure Canva. We're able to put something like this together. So this means that with this concept that I've shown you guys, you can use it to design any flyer of your choice, guys. Okay, so any design that comes to your mind, you can just do that. All right, so all what you need to be conversant with is the element. Okay, so any element that you need to know the category or the names of it, so that when you search for it, you will be able to see it. Okay, all right guys, so after you are done with your design, now you want to export your design. Okay, so for you to do that, click on the share button over here. When you click on it like this page is going to open for you. All right, so you can scroll down and then look for download. Okay, click on the download, and then you can change the file type over here. All right, when you click inside the file type, you have the JPG, PNG, You can save it as PDF, SVG, and the rest of the one you want. Okay, so you select the format you want. All right, so I'll go for JPG, then you select on it like this. So here you can change the size of your flyer. All right, so you can adjust it. You can choose a bigger size and a smaller size according to your preference. Okay, so if you are done with that one, then you can choose the quality over here. You can make it 100%, 90%, or 80%. All depends on you, but you can keep it between 90% to 100%, which is going to give you a very good quality. And then the second part is select pages. Okay, so if you have a lot of design on the same page, you are going to select the page you want to export. If you want to export everything, you leave it checked, and if you want to export some of the pages and leave some too, you can just click the one you want to export, and then everything is going to be done. Then after that, just click on done, then click on the download button like this, and then everything is going to download into your PC. Then so guys, I think this is where I'm going to end my tutorial, and I really appreciate you guys for sticking to the end of the video, and I'll come your way with another great tutorial once again. Thank you for sticking, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, and bye bye.